Hi everyone, I'm Dan Harding, Editor-in-Chief of Power Motor Yacht, with a very exciting yacht for you guys today in the CLX96. It's a newcomer to the CL Yachts line, and it's unlike anything you've ever seen before. I've been covering these boats for a lot of years and really had a respect for the craftsmanship and quality of these builds. Now you're looking at a whole new design, and it's something you definitely have to check out. Let's go take a closer look. Right off the bat, it's just a really stunning profile that you really can't miss. Down here in Fort Lauderdale, there's a lot of new boats, a lot of all different shapes and sizes, and this one just garners a ton of attention. It's the first in a crossover line for the brand. One thing you'll notice, especially in the main deck, is the size of the glass. You'll see that more in a second, but absolutely massive. It's unbelievable to see how windows have changed in yachts of this size. These windows, they look large from the outside, but wait till you see them on the inside. Really aggressively reverse raked windows and windshields. Hopefully the video captures that there's like all kinds of angles to this boat. All these convex shapes, where really you had slab-sided hulls were pretty much the norm just 2 decades ago. Everything's bowing in and out. Really striking. In the US, you can get this boat for $10.9 million. Call this the Z-lift platform. Fully lowers into the water. You can have your tender, but a great spot for pretty much boaters of any age to enjoy the water and comfort. Let's get right to the heart of the matter. Twin 1900 horsepower cats, an exceptional engine room. Got these platforms here that will be filler for the platform. Meticulously labeled, incredibly ventilated, access all the way around. Lend of the boat, we had a sea trial today. Top speed between 24 and 27 knots. Fully loaded. 4,100 gallon fuel capacity. Lends the boat a pretty exceptional range if you're okay slowing things down a little bit. Exceptionally wide side decks. Full wet bar. Talking about those windows just a second ago, it is hard to put into words how bright and open everything is. Only one helm on the upper deck, but it really allows you to create this open feeling. You have these ring frames at numerous locations that support the windows and all the superstructure above. The air conditioning is hidden coming out of the top here. There's no grills or anything like that. This is pretty amazing. Tri-fold door. It's available on one side or the other, or both. And this fully opens. You're getting an amazing amount of breeze. There's access to your switches, electronics. The designer is a really fascinating guy named Joseph Farakis. He comes from outside of the yacht industry. He does furniture, technology, a lot of high-end bespoke items. And he really put his touch designing some of the furniture, designing everything in here. But he really brings an outsider's look, and it shows in this boat. This is a light, an accent light that shines down. And over here you can see just even where they keep the liquor, almost looks like a design element in itself. Tempting, maybe later. And just really open. I love the casualness. It feels luxurious, feels like you're in a Manhattan apartment. But sometimes on yachts, when you start to get up to this size, they start to feel like, keep your hands in your pockets. This is, and this doesn't have that. It doesn't feel like a museum piece. It feels very livable. Here's an interesting touch. Call it the champagne lounge. Dip your hand in here. You realize why. Keeps your champagne chilled. Really, I've thought of everything. I think I need one of those on my boat. Head down to the staterooms. We're going to go into the master forward. Again, huge amounts of light. Maybe not great when you're at the dock, but when you're underway, it's amazing. This is pretty cool. It's not on right now, but there is a camera mounted in the bow that will give you a real-time look of the water and the view from the bow as you're underway. This Corian countertop that flows all the way forward into the head. Really took advantage of the space in the bow here. You have this privacy glass where at the touch of a button, this becomes solid and you get total privacy. Really cool use of space, huge amount of light coming through. Those of you that don't know, the CL Yachts background, the company might be familiar with, used to be called Choi Lee, and that company really has its history in shipbuilding, workboats, tugboats, commercial craft, and then also in the luxury yacht end. The designer, Joseph, he kind of explained that his goal with this boat is to really celebrate the duality of that company and really kind of its seaworthiness. That's why it's got the reverse raked windshield, things like that, and then also luxury touches everywhere. Now, this is kind of amazing. So there's a sensor and camera up on the mast of the boat that will then reflect down this electronic, I don't even know what you call it. But basically this sunscreen here is going to reflect the conditions outside. So if it's an exceptionally bright day, this will be brighter. If it's in the evening time, it'll be darker. Certainly never seen that one before. Television storage everywhere. You got two twin staterooms here. Just show you one of them because they're mirrored. These berths come together. The head. Let's head back up. This has a lot more to see. There's a day head. Smart spot here, so you don't have to go throughout the boat. It was really fun to drive, exceptionally quiet. It was about 70 decibels up here with everything enclosed and the boat running full throttle, which is just exceptionally quiet. Just having everyone talk would be a lot louder than 70 decibels. unbelievable 360-degree views here. Yeah, I really think this Helm is also a bit of an homage to the workboat, commercial boats that this brand is known for. Again, it kind of sounds overdone, but light everywhere. These windows electronically open up. So I can imagine when you have these both open, this window here lowers, this door opens. So it goes from fully enclosed to pretty open. No problem at all. Absolutely massive grill. Again, you got these stools and even these really cool chaise lounges designed by the boat's designer. Not a straight slab side anywhere to be found on this boat. A number of different social areas. And a lot of versatility too. They'd be willing to work with an owner to do things like a jacuzzi or different kind of seating arrangements if that was desired, but I really like having it open. I think anywhere this boat goes is going to be getting attention on the dock. Of course, you need a large grill. You're gonna be having a lot of friends over if you have a boat like this. Something that's pretty cool here is also how they kind of incorporated the design and angle of the stairs into the design of the boat. Let's head forward. Bright day, exceptionally hot, which is nice that they have, you could put a sail cover up and enclose this whole area if you want to get a little bit of shade. And a lot of versatility in this lounge area. You lower the tables, put more cushions in, the backs come up for hanging around and lounging. Just an aggressive profile. Final impression, I mean, this boat's the total package. It's, you know, really interesting design, tons of luxurious touches everywhere, but it also, at the heart of things, it doesn't skimp on seaworthiness, it doesn't skimp on quality of construction. We had a flat, calm day out there today, which isn't the best for sea trials, but you could just tell that this boat is engineered to the highest standard. It really is going to bring in a new era for CL Yachts. We're told that there's already 50 on the design table, and there's going to be plenty more to that. So we want to stay tuned for more on the CL Yachts CLX96 here and an upcoming issue of Power Motor Yacht. Stay tuned.